An investigation has been launched into Rockhampton in Rockhampton after a nurse tested positive to COVID-19. The Premier is urging any locals with symptoms to get tested.
Another nursing home in lockdown, prompting a blunt message from the Premier.
It is not acceptable for anyone who is sick in this particular pandemic we're dealing with to go to work if they are sick. And the Chief Health Officer has been very clear, abundantly clear. If you are sick, stay at home. It is very clear. And honestly, a nurse should know better.
The nurse worked reception shifts at the North Rockhampton Nursing Centre despite feeling sick, later returning a positive result to COVID-19. 235 staff and residents have tested negative so far, 37 still outstanding. They'll all need to be retested in the coming weeks due to the virus incubation period. Around 35 low-risk residents have been evacuated from the facility to further reduce the risk of infection. They've been placed in isolation at surrounding hospitals. Rockhampton locals are being warned to be cautious.
We're still urging people in Rockhampton, if they have any symptoms, to please go and get tested because we want to just absolutely make sure that everything is under control. Our rapid response unit is working incredibly well, keeping a very close eye on that area up there, but fingers crossed everything will be okay.
Further across the state, police have been pleased with the actions of most on the first weekend of eased restrictions. Only a handful of fines handed out so far.
Most of the interactions between police and the community when they haven't got it right has been very positive. So once people have understood what is required of them, they have been very compliant and have worked with police. To that end, we've only issued 10 infringement notices in the past 24 hours across the state. The reminder has to go out to people, however, but if you do see places that are crowded and there are a number of people gathering around, not to go in there, to exercise some discretion and judgment.
Step 2 of eased restrictions come into effect on June 12. Brendan Smith, Sky News.